Oh hi, my name is Alin and today I want to talk about something weird again. Sorry about that. I don't know, but I literally start every video by apologizing. Sorry. Oh my god, I did it again! When you're just sitting in your room and realizing that you're having a monologue with yourself. Oh well. Anyways, so today I want to talk about, you probably already read it in the title anyways, stupid things I spent money on. So let's just start with this nutcracker over here. I remember getting this on a Christmas market in the nearby town of Salzburg, and I was just walking through the market with my dad and a friend of mine and his dad, and we just stopped at this one booth and they sold these things. And me and my friend were immediately like so amazed by them. By the way, I think I was like 8 years old at the time, but they're still amazing. Anyways, so what do 8-year-old European kids do that have already every toy they can wish for, but this one? Oh my god, dad, can I have this? And my friend looked up to his dad and his dad was just like, sure, of course you can have it. In the same fashion, I was looking up to my dad like, and my dad was just dead in the eye and he was like, no. And then the drama started. Oh my god, can I have it? Please, please, please. But unfortunately my strategy didn't work, so I was just going all in and saying, well, then I'm gonna pay for it with my own money. And I don't know guys if you did the same thing as a child, but for me it was always the last step if I didn't get something. So I think I literally paid 70 bucks for this thing. By the way, I'm gonna have a little counter up there of how much money I already spent on stupid things. So ka-ching, $70. Well, that was embarrassing. Let's move on to the next thing. When I was younger, I remembered always going to church with my mom, but I was literally only joining them because we were going to a cafe afterwards. The more I'm talking about my younger self, I hate it. I mean, I was such a fat child. Going to church because I was getting a cake afterwards. What was I? So after church, we were just walking a little through the town and looking at houses, and I was already really annoying because I was hungry and wanted to get the one thing I was joining them for, cake, when I saw an antique trader on the side of the street. So I immediately wanted to go in, and this trader had like so cool stuff like swords and shields. So naturally I was like, Mom, can I please have a sword? I'm pretty sure you already know the answer to this question. So I wanted to get something instead. So I was getting this extremely cheesy dragon hourglass thing that's literally made out of the cheapest plastic you could imagine. I think I paid 100 bucks for this one, if not 120. I think we're just gonna go with 120 and put it in our counting thing here. Ka-ching! Next thing. My mom, my stepdad and I were making a trip to France, and one of the things I can remember quite well is that I didn't really appreciate the trip. I was always just annoying and wanted food. When I think about it, it's literally the only thing I wanted. I was going to church for food. I was going to fucking France for food. Anyways, so it was in the middle of the day and we were literally standing in front of the Eiffel Tower, but we weren't going up because there was so much people around. So what do I do if I'm standing in front of humanity's greatest architectural achievement? Buying a mummy. To be precise, I wanted to buy this thing. And they were also selling Eiffel Towers, but I just wanted to get this thing so bad. And of course my parents didn't pay for it. I mean, there's a reason why this video is called Stupid Things I Spent Money On. And I actually do remember the price quite well because it was really hurtful spending 40 bucks on this thing because I was short on money. So there we go, 40 bucks for a mummy in front of the Eiffel Tower. So let's move on to the last thing I bought, or the last two things I bought, because I bought them at the same time. So I think I was around 14 years old when this happened, so not too long ago. So my family and me were visiting this one museum about the clay soldiers of a Chinese emperor, and these museums are very smart.
You know, I'm like a smart
museum. Because of course before you walk out there's like a little store where you can buy souvenirs, and these stores are very dangerous for people like me. So of course I bought a clay soldier. I think this cost 100 euros, but this is actually one of my few investments I'm kind of proud on because, I mean, it looks kind of good. It's not like the other things that are just cheap and overpriced. But of course, I had to buy another thing that was cheap and overpriced because I really wanted this box. So I was just asking, can I buy this box? And the lady was just like, sure you can, but it's actually a wrapper for this little frog thing that's really cheap and made out of plastic. So because I really wanted this box, I just bought the frog as well. And I think it costed around $100. Oh boy, this money is really piling up over here. The saddest thing is probably that I had fun with these things for one day and then just never used them or looked at them again. The only investment, guys, that was really worth it was actually this box, because I lost kind of the box for like my microphone, and I'm not using it now because my camera doesn't have a microphone jack. It's really complicated, but sometimes I use it. It's very complicated to use it, but sometimes I use it. And because I lost this like wrapper for my microphone, I use this now as a microphone box, and it actually works out really well. So the only good investment was the thing that wasn't really meant to be bought. Anyways, let's just see how much money has piled up. I'm not really sure how much money I actually spent on it, because I was only like guessing how much money I spent, especially with this one or something like that. I can't really remember how much it costed back then, and I kind of like calculated it on my phone and it says, but I'm not sure. So if you did the maths while watching, don't be mad if I get it wrong now. It would probably be like the right price is gonna be shown here, but it's a very high price. It says $400. Oh my god. I spent $400 on stuff I'm never gonna use again besides this box. So oh my god, it's so embarrassing that I spent so much money on so stupid things. So guys, I hope you liked this video. It was really fun to make because I kind of had to search for all these things and kind of guess how much they cost, but it's really kind of scary that I spent so much money on stupid things. But anyways, I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, share it, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, and of course subscribe to my channel, turn on notifications, and bye!